them are very old and some of them are new. But here's one in particular, it's funny in its way. I wonder what we'd think if we heard our ancestors say, if you don't want the goods, don't maul 'em, don't maul 'em, don't maul 'em. It's a saying old and true, you don't like it when it's said to you. Are you going to marry my daughter, sir? Said Pa to Johnny Dollum. John said no, so Pa said go. If you don't want the goods, don't maul 'em. Now we all learned our history when we were kids at school. We went there almost every day to learn the golden rule. King Solomon was a gay old boy, he was a lively spark. And this is what you might have heard while listening in the dark. If you don't want the goods, don't maul 'em, don't maul 'em, don't maul 'em. It's a saying old and true, you don't like it when it's said to you. King Solomon had 600 wives and he always used to call 'em, till one of 'em turned to him and said, if you don't want the goods, don't maul 'em. Now Smith went to a doctor once who lived in Harley Street. He said, my man, those gallstones, they will drag you off your feet. Just come inside my hospital at once without delay. He did, and when they chloroformed him, he was heard to say, if you don't want the goods, don't maul 'em, don't maul 'em, don't maul 'em. It's a saying old and true, you don't like it when it's said to you. They were just about to operate on his appendix, what do you call 'em? When he popped up his head into the doctor said, if you don't want the goods, don't maul 'em. Now once I took my holidays and went across to France. I hadn't been there since the war, so thought I'd take a chance. I strolled along a street there that they call the Boys Belong. And when a French girl spoke to me, I shouted out this song. If you don't want the goods, don't maul 'em, don't maul 'em, don't maul 'em. It's a saying old and true, you don't like it when it's said to you. Now while I was in Paris, I stayed in what do you call 'em? There were notices on every wall, if you don't want the goods, don't maul 'em. Napoleon said, I love my troops, and whatever may befall 'em. When Josephine stood up and said, if you don't want the goods,